When did he pass away?
June 5th, 2018.
And how did he pass away?
He got shot.
Was that a part of this rival gang war?
I'm assuming.
Hold up, boy. Yo, this is all over the place, boy. Hold up. She was dating the ops them and his brother, and now she hanging around the same people that took her man's life. Am I tripping, or does that sound crazy? Clock in, clock in. Black gotta just walked in. Team Black gotta stand up, man. Yo. All right, we back with another video, guys, and this is a continuation of the trial in Julio Foolio's murder case. We all already know it's already looking bad for Shorty. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I would be hard down lying to y'all if I said I feel like she has a fighting chance. Cause I personally think it go damn near take a miracle for her to kind of twist this story around. But what I do notice about these trial dates is that a lot of these victims, suspects, and witnesses can't do nothing else but make the situation worse. Now, I feel like this trial is more than just trying to convict the people who's already the suspect. I feel like it's more so trying to get a full understanding on why they did what they did. What was the reason for it? Who made y'all do it? What was y'all gonna get in rewards for it? Was anybody else around playing a part in this situation that we didn't catch? It's like, now I feel like a lot of these witnesses are just opening up doors for more questions. And this witness we about to listen to right now is obviously one of them that can also open doors for more questions. She was there. She was actually one of the people that didn't get hit by any bullets. As a matter of fact, I think she went to the bathroom when the bullets was ringing out. And I don't think she nobody girlfriend. I think she just a eater.
Address of the Airbnb that you stayed at the following day?
No.
And we're now talking about the Saturday, June 22nd of 2024.
Yeah, I don't know neither of the addresses. I don't even remember where they were at.
I want to ask you who all went to the second Airbnb?
Everybody.
And when you say everybody, are you referring to all of the people that you previously have stated were at the Airbnb on Friday?
Yes.
So can you just list them for us again, who they are?
Taifa, Camilla, Foolio, and I think like two of his friends, two of Foolio friends.
So there were additional people there besides your group and Charles Jones?
Yeah.
Were there any parties or celebrations that were planned for that Saturday on June 22nd of 2024?
Yeah.
What was going on?
Foolio had a pool party.
Was there, when you say you had a pool party, was it just for the people that you have now mentioned, or were other people coming?
It was a whole bunch of people there.
How many people you say was at that pool party at the time when most people were there?
The house was full, so probably like 50 people, maybe 30 people.
And did you recognize some of the people in the party?
I knew a couple of them.
And where were they from?
Jacksonville.
And of the ones that you knew, do you know what their names are?
Their nicknames.
Nicknames. I want to ask you a little bit about the nicknames, okay? You said that you have grown up in Jacksonville your whole life, is that correct? Mm-hmm. And you said that you knew Charles Jones as Julio Foolio, is that correct? Mm-hmm. Were you familiar with what he did in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay. And did he post a lot of music to social media?
Yeah.
And what was he known for in Jacksonville?
Rapping.
Rapping. Are you familiar with the term drill rapping?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to ask you, were you familiar with what gang that he was associated with or a member of?
Yeah.
And what was the name of that?
I don't know the name. I just know it goes by like side of towns.
The side of town, so there are different areas of the town that gangs are associated with? Mm-hmm. Okay. So going back to that party, did you see any other rappers or people that made music at the party?
No, I kind of stayed in the room. I didn't really interact with everybody.
Okay. Why were you at that party?
Because I was staying there.
Okay. Who were you more associated with the group in Jacksonville?
Say it one more time.
Were you friends with Charles Jones? Did you hang out with him at the party?
I didn't really hang out with him, no. I don't do big crowds of people, so I just stayed in the room.
And Taifa McCrae, is he the person that you considered your friend in that group?
Yeah.
She basically just trying to ask you who was bending you over, who you was there for. Cause she trying to say it in the most nice, beautiful way possible. Girl, who bending that ass over? Who you was over there tuning it up for? Simple. That's why she was like, excuse me, what is you trying to say? She just stayed in the room. She was just waiting till it was time. And when it was time, it was time. After it wasn't time, it wasn't time no more. Simple as that.
McCray and Camilla Bentley, was there anyone else there that you were very close with?
No.
At some point, what did you do during that day at that Airbnb?
Saturday?
Yes, ma'am.
Like during the day?
Yes.
I went to the mall and the liquor store. Nothing.
You better ask her what she did during the day, because you don't want to know what she did at night.
And then what time did the party at the Airbnb start?
I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping.
At
Let's get
nighttime,
serious.
sometime probably like 8 or 9, 10 maybe.
What happened at the Airbnb at some point?
It got shut down. We got kicked out because I guess whoever the owner of the Airbnb was didn't want to party there or something like that. It was too many people on the ring camera. I think that's what they said.
And who shut down the party?
The police came.
Prior to the police coming, even though there were too many people there, was there anything unusual that happened at that Airbnb where Charles Jones was celebrating his birthday?
No.
After the party got shut down, where did you go?
We went straight to the clubs after that.
And were those the clubs where you said that Charles Jones had some kind of promos?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We went to a few clubs, so I'm not exactly sure which one we went to first. I think it was like the second or third one where he had to like come at.
Okay. And so do you know the name of the clubs?
No, I don't remember the names of none of the clubs.
Who did you go to the clubs with?
Camilla and Taifa.
And what vehicle did you go in?
Taifa's.
Was there other people in your group from the Airbnb going to the clubs at the same time?
I think so, yeah.
What about Charles Jones? Was he going to the clubs?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who he was in a car with?
Two of his friends, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And do you remember what kind of car that he was driving?
Charger,
And what color?
black.
And then do you remember whether or not Charles Jones had a girlfriend that was at the Airbnb
Yeah, she came that night.
on Saturday, June 22nd of 2024? What was her name? Do you know her name?
Monty. I'm not sure if that's her real name or not, but
But you remember that his girlfriend did show up, is that correct? Did she also go in a separate vehicle to the clubs?
yeah.
Do you remember how many people were in her car?
I think she had one of her friends with her.
And did the cars go together to the club or separately?
Well, the first club we went separately because I think we left before them because they had to like get all their stuff. But we eventually ended up meeting at the club.
Okay. And how long would you say that you were at the first club?
I really don't remember.
Had you been doing any drinking that night?
Yes, I was.
How much had you had to drink, would you say, before you went to the clubs while you were at the pool party?
A decent amount.
And let me ask you this, did you feel like you were intoxicated at all?
I was definitely intoxicated.
Could you still walk on your own?
Oh, yeah.
Did you still understand what was going on?
Yeah.
And again, prior to leaving to the clubs, had there been any sort of incidents, fighting, or any kind of thing that would give you concern?
No.
And you said that the first club, the whole group went, is that correct?
Yeah.
And there were 3 vehicles.
Yeah.
Were there other people from Jacksonville that eventually went to that club as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure which club they came to, but yeah, it was.
And you already said, I think, that you don't know how long you stayed at that
Yeah,
club.
I don't remember. We went to, I think, over 3 clubs. I don't know how long we were at each club.
At any club, whether it was the first one, second one, did you have any issue in the clubs?
No.
Did you see whether or not Charles Jones had any issues with anyone in either of those clubs?
No.
And at some point, what happened after you guys were done in the clubs?
We had to find somewhere to stay. We didn't have nowhere to stay anymore.
What happened? Where did you go?
A hotel.
Do you remember what hotel you went to? Does that sound right?
I think so. Yeah.
And then Holiday Inn, is that correct?
Yeah.
How many cars went to the hotel?
3.
Is it the 3 cars that we've already talked about? What happens when you get to the hotels?
I had to use the bathroom. I went and used the bathroom, and that's when all that happened outside, I guess.
When you said you went to go use the bathroom, had you guys checked in at that point?
No, I don't think we were able to get a room there. It was either booked or it was too late to get it or something.
And were you still in Taifa McCray's house? I'm sorry, Taifa McCray's vehicle.
Yeah.
And who else was in the vehicle at that point?
Camilla.
All right, Shorty's story sound like she being, honest for the most part. She just sound like she was just there just to be there, obviously, because one of the dudes wanted her to be there. But I can't admit, boy, she was saved by the piss. She was saved by her bladder. And one thing about it, boy, y'all better listen to y'all bladder. Cause y'all bladder may save y'all just like it saved her. Cause when them bullets go to flying, there ain't no names on it. Although Foolio was the only one who passed away, who's to say if she was still out there not peeing, she wouldn't have been somebody who got caught with a stray. You feel me? So yeah, her bladder definitely saved her. But let's see what she got to say about moments leading to the shootout.
Can you tell me, do you recognize the vehicles that are being depicted in this video?
Yes.
Okay. And I am going to ask you to step down for just 1 second, just so you can point to what vehicles and who are in each vehicle, if you know who's in the vehicle.
This is Foolio's car, Monty's car, and this Typha's car.
Okay. And when you say Monty, that's the girlfriend, is that correct? Does Armani Turner, does that sound correct, ma'am?
I don't know.
You don't know her name. Okay, we'll call her Monty then. And in the black Charger, that is the vehicle that you said Charles Jones is in. Is that correct? And then the very vehicle in the back is the vehicle that you are in with Tifa McCray.
Yes.
Who's driving?
Typha.
You can go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to play some more and have you watch it. So, Ms. Albrin, at some point, there's a period of time where Charles Jones' vehicle and his girlfriend's vehicle is back, and Tifa McCray's vehicle is gone for a little bit. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. What's going on when Tifa McCray's vehicle is not following directly behind Charles Jones and his girlfriend's vehicle?
Monty was just driving a little crazy, so he didn't want to be close to her car, so he just stayed there.
And can you tell us who is getting out of the vehicles now?
Me and Typha.
Okay. And could you see where another person got into the driver's seat?
In the video?
Yes.
No.
Hold on 1 second, Ms. Albrin, I'm going to ask you to take a look at when Mr. McCray gets out of the vehicle. Do you kind of see somebody get into the driver's seat?
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Come here.
Your friend, Ms. Camilla Bentley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where are you going at this point?
To use the restroom.
Okay. How long are you in the restroom?
A couple minutes.
And what happens when you're in the restroom?
Nothing. As soon as I walked out the restroom, I just heard stuff outside.
What did you hear?
Shooting.
And when you heard shooting, what did you do?
I had stayed next to the lady at the front desk.
And had you seen, when you went to the restroom, where did Mr. McCray, Tifa McCray,
He
go?
used the restroom too.
Okay. When you got out of the restroom, did you see him at all?
Yeah, like we walked out at like the same time.
And you said did you hear shooting while you were in the restroom or when you came out?
The restroom was like in a deep hallway, so I didn't really hear it till I got out of the hallway.
And when you heard the shooting, what was Tifa McCray, was he already out of the restroom?
Yeah, we heard it at like the same time.
And what did he do?
He didn't do anything. We stayed in there and we heard it stop, but then it kept going. So when he heard it stop, he was gonna walk out there, but it started going again, so he didn't go out there.
So I want to ask you, you said at some point you heard shooting and it stopped, and then it started again, correct? Mm-hmm. Do you know how much time elapsed, or can you estimate?
A few seconds, probably like 10 seconds, 10, 30 seconds.
And while you heard shooting, did you or Mr. McCray try to go outside into that parking lot where Charles Jones was parked?
No.
After the shooting happened, what did you do?
I called Camilla
And why did you call Camilla Bentley?
because I knew she was outside in the car, and it wasn't no cars out there, so I just called to see where she was at.
You said there were no cars outside, so at some point did you go and look to see
No,
where
I
the
could
cars
see it
were?
through the door. It was a clear door.
I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And you said that there was somebody working at the hotel, is that correct?
Yeah, a female.
And did she also hear the shooting?
Yeah, she had said something about if it was somebody's people outside that they were shooting.
And you said you could see out of the window at some point and there was no vehicles, is that correct?
Yeah, the sliding doors was clear. So
At some point, without going into your conversation, did you go get in touch with Camilla Bentley on the phone?
yes,
And again, without going into the conversation, how soon would you say you got a hold of her after the shooting had occurred?
as soon as right after it happened.
Right after? And how did she sound?
In distress.
And then what did she say to you?
She told me she was shot, and yeah, she had said she had left, and I think she was telling me kind of where she was at, and I had just told her to come back and get us.
Did she do that? And at that point, what vehicle was she in?
Typha.
What happened when Camilla Bentley came back to the hotel? And what happened when she came back?
She got in the back seat, and we left.
Before leaving that, you said you looked out there. Did you see Charles Jones' vehicle again at that point?
No, I didn't see his vehicle after that, no.
What about Armani, his girlfriend? Did you see her vehicle at all? And you said that Camilla Bentley then got in the backseat, is that correct? Who was driving at that point?
Typha.
Where did you all go?
To take me to the hospital.
Do you remember what hospital it was?
No, I have no idea.
What happened once you got to the hospital with Camilla Bentley?
Typha and Camilla went inside.
Right. Where did you go?
I stayed in the car, and I parked the car at some apartments, I think right next to the hospital.
And do you remember the name of the apartments?
No, I have no idea.
Why didn't you go into the hospital?
I didn't want to see any police. I didn't want to come in contact with any police officers
Why was that?
because I'm on probation.
You're on probation back in Jacksonville? Okay. So why did Typha McCrae stay?
I told him to stay.
Why did you do that?
I didn't want Camille going in the hospital by herself.
And what happened once you got to that apartment that was close to the hospital?
I got picked up.
Picked up by whom?
One of Typha's friends.
What happened to Typha McCrae's car?
Just stayed in the apartment.
And let me show you some photographs. I'll show you states 29A through D. Do you recognize all of these photographs?
Yeah.
And do these photographs fairly and accurately depict Mr. McCrae's vehicle as well as the location that you left the vehicle?
Yeah.
And at this time, we would introduce into evidence States Exhibit 29A through D.
Any objection? No objection. They're admitted.
Oh, Ms. Albright, can you tell us what's in 29A?
Typha's car.
Okay. And which one?
The Nissan.
Okay. The one in the middle, is that a Nissan Altima?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to show you 29B. Do you see some damage in this picture?
Yes.
Prior to this night, had there been any sort of damage to the side of the vehicle?
No.
You don't know? Do you know? Were you in the vehicle when it was damaged?
No.
I'm going to show you 29C. Is that the back of Mr. McCrae's vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you see the two bullet holes that are in the back windshield?
Mm-hmm.
Had that been there prior to what happened, the shooting at Home to Suites?
No.
I'm going to show you 29D. This is a close-up. Did you see that on the back of the vehicle when you left it at that apartment complex?
No.
Now, I want to talk a little bit more about why you didn't want to speak to the police. At some point, were you concerned with some of the stuff that is going on in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
A lot of people just don't get along.
And when you say a lot of people don't get along, are you again referring to these rival neighborhood gang groups?
Yeah.
Some point when you were younger, did you date someone who was associated with a rapper by the name of Yungeen Ace?
Yeah.
What is Yungeen Ace's real name?
Keontae.
Is that Keontae Bullard?
Mm-hmm.
And who were you dating that was related to Mr. Bullard?
Trayvon.
How is Trayvon Bullard related to Keontae Bullard?
They're brothers.
When did you date him?
In 2018.
And did something happen to him?
Yeah, he passed away.
When did he pass away?
June 5th, 2018.
And how did he pass away?
He got shot.
Was that a part of this rival gang war?
I'm assuming.
Hold up, boy. Yo, this is all over the place, boy. Hold up. She was dating the ops them and his brother, and now she hanging around the same people that took her man's life. Am I tripping, or does that sound crazy? Man, what the hell is going on?
That he, at that point back in, you said 2018, was there even a group called ATK back then?
No.
And going back to Yungeen Ace, what was it known as back then?
Yungeen gang.
And is there music and rap music that is associated? Do you need a Kleenex or a tissue?
no.
You're okay? Okay. Is there music and nicknames and rap names associated with the music that these gangs are putting out?
Yes.
And what did your boyfriend's brother, what did he go by?
Ace.
And is that, you said back then, the group that hung out with him, his gang was called what?
Yungeen gang.
At some point after the death of your boyfriend, did you continue to hang out with his brother and his brother's group?
I kept in contact, but I didn't really hang out with him.
Were you interested in all of that back and forth that was going on between Yungeen crew and the rival neighborhood gang?
No.
This is crazy work, boy. But you can't trust no female, fam. But they'll be with you one day, then right with your ops after you pass away. Boy.
And so your boyfriend back then, he was associated with the group that was against Charles Jones' group, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that some of the concern that you had with people finding out where you were?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be a part of none of the media stuff.
Is there a lot of social media that goes on with these two rival groups?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification, States Exhibit 34. Do you recognize that individual?
Yes.
And is that a fair and accurate picture of that individual? Your Honor, at this time, we'll introduce into evidence States Exhibit number 34.
Any objection? No objection. Okay, admitted.
Ms. Albritton, who is pictured in States Exhibit 34?
Charles?
Charles Jones. And you said that his gang, his rapper nickname was Foolio, is that correct?
Is that it? Yes, Ms. Albritton?
Yes.
Okay.
Had you listened to any of the music that he had put out?
No, I don't listen to his music.
Okay. And during that night when you were with Mr. McRae, were there any concerns at all for your safety or the other safety of the people that were with you?
I really didn't think nothing of it because we was out of town. So, and nothing happened the first night, so I mean, I didn't really think nothing of it.
After this happened, did you ever, what did you do after you got picked up by Mr. McRae's friend?
I was just in the car with him, but I ended up going back to the hotel where it was at, and because I guess the boy knows Monty and them, they was talking.
Okay. And again, you say, Monty, are you referring to Charles Jones' girlfriend?
Yes.
Did you at some point know what happened to Charles Jones?
Taifa had, yeah, when I talked to Taifa, he told me.
So you had additional communication with Taifa McRae after his friend picked you up?
Yeah, I was checking on Camila, so I called him.
When you went back to the home to suites, what did you see when you went back there? Was it, and what time was it when you went back there?
It was daylight now. It was just the police had it roped off and stuff.
Who did you see when you went back to that location after the police had already roped off the area?
Monty, I don't know the other people.
Charles Jones' girlfriend?
All right, that's basically all she had to say, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Her story is a little crazy. I am confused a little bit on why she went to the hospital and then slid and parked the car at the apartment complex, but it do kind of make sense because she is on probation and she don't want to get violated because of this situation. So that do make sense. And yeah, man. But let's listen to the cross-examination from Alicia Andrews' lawyer.
Good afternoon. Do you know Alicia Andrews?
No.
No? Have you ever seen Alicia Andrews before?
No.
You know of Alicia Andrews?
No.
And so you never met her before?
Nope.
The night of Charles Jones' murder, you were hanging out with him?
I was, yeah.
Okay. You're in the video where he's in the Charger next to the vehicle that you're parked in, correct?
Correct.
All right. And are you a part of Charles Jones' gang?
No.
So you're not a part of what they call Six Block?
No.
Are you a part of any gang at all?
No.
All right. Do you know if Alicia Andrews is a part of any gang?
No, I don't know her.
Okay. You listen to rap music?
Yeah.
All right. But you say you don't listen to Charles Jones' rap music?
No.
So no Foolio in your playlist?
Nope.
All right. Is there a reason why?
It's not my type of music.
All right. But you know the substance of his music, is that correct?
Yeah, I've seen it on social media.
All right. And the music that he raps about, they call it drill rap?
Correct.
And that music is him talking about what they call opposition ops?
Yeah.
All right. When Charles Jones, Foolio talks about his ops, is he talking about them in a derogatory manner?
Yeah.
He talks about them being dead, is that accurate?
Correct.
He talks about them being kidnapped, is that accurate?
Yeah, I think. I don't know about that part.
Does he talk about them being shot?
Correct.
And he made fun of these things?
Yeah.
All right. And because of that, did people not like him?
Yeah.
All right. And these people that did not like Foolio, did they talk about that around Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Did they talk about it on the internet?
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty common.
Yeah.
You've seen music videos of Charles Jones, Foolio making fun of dead people before?
Yeah.
All right. I have a sort of a strange question, but try to follow me. You stayed in an Airbnb when you came from Jacksonville to Tampa, right?
Correct.
And you didn't book the Airbnb, is that accurate? All right. When you stayed in the Airbnb, did you stay there because you didn't want to stay in a hotel that had cameras in a lobby?
Nope.
All right. So you were not at the Airbnb to sort of hide your identity, is that accurate?
No.
All right. Did you pay or contribute any money to the Airbnb?
Nope.
The names of the clubs that you all went to on the night of Charles Jones' murder, you said you do not remember the names, right?
None of them,
You don't,
no.
you don't remember where they were at?
Nope.
You don't know how far they were from each other?
Nope.
You believe there were at least 3, though?
Yeah, like we went to 4 clubs the first night and the second night.
Okay. All right. Is one of the reasons why you don't remember the clubs or where they were at because you're not from Tampa?
Yeah, and I I was just riding. I didn't really care where we went. I didn't look up no place to go. I didn't pick where we were going either.
All right, so you weren't driving the car?
No.
You were just a passenger?
Correct.
You were just going along for the ride? Is that a yes? Just for
Yeah.
the court reporter. Okay. Do you know anyone in the group of people that you were with called Fat Boy?
Called who?
Fat Boy?
That was supposed to be with us?
Yes.
No.
All right. Even though you don't listen to Foolio's music, do you know about the issues that Foolio has with other people in Jacksonville?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. You know that the people you said earlier, people just don't get along, right?
Correct.
All right. And that's because you don't live under a rock, right?
Correct.
And you see things that whether it be on social media, right, or whether it be on just in your personal conversations, correct?
I don't talk about it.
You don't? Okay. Let me ask you this: you dated Yungeen Ace's brother. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
His name is
Trayvon.
Trayvon. Okay. Trayvon. When you say brother of Yungeen Ace, is that his blood brother?
Yeah, same mama. I think they have different dads though.
Okay. And to your knowledge, did Yungeen Ace get along with Foolio?
No.
So, Trayvon, did he get along with Foolio?
No.
All right. And you're hanging with Foolio, who did not get along with Trayvon. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Trayvon was shot.
Yes.
Did Foolio ever rap about Trayvon being shot?
Yeah.
Did Foolio ever make fun of Trayvon, your former boyfriend, being shot?
Yeah.
Crazy word.
When the vehicle, I guess there's a car. You saw the video that the state played earlier. Is that
Yeah.
correct? You're. Give me 1 second.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The more I'm listening to it, man, Shorty. Yeah, man, Shorty, you a little suspect. Shorty, like, it's either you a little bit too hot out here and you need a whole lot of milk, or you got a little bit too much going on. You got a little bit too much dip on your chip. And I see what Alicia Andrews' lawyer is basically doing. Boy, he finna turn the tables on y'all lad. My client ain't have nothing to do with this. Y'all set him up. All right, nah, I'm telling y'all, he cooking low key.
Yeah.
All right. That vehicle, it comes from, I guess the backside of the hotel?
Yeah, it's two different entrance ways.
All right. Do you remember coming in and making the right up front, up here? Let me show you. You remember coming in and making this right? And going around the hotel to get to this side?
And I guess.
You guess? Did you go this way? Straight?
I don't really remember, but seeing the video, we went right.
Okay. It makes sense that you would have went right to come around the hotel. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Now, is there any reason in particular that you went around the building to come to this spot here where you're at?
I wasn't driving.
So you didn't make that decision?
No.
All right. So you don't know why the vehicle was faced in the opposite direction? All right. You mentioned knowing what ATK is. Did you say that?
I said I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't know what ATK is?
No, I don't know what that means. I wasn't. No.
Oh, so sorry. Not the meaning of ATK, but that Yungeen Ace is a part of ATK. Did you say whether you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. ATK and 6 Block, do those two groups get along?
No.
Charles Jones, just for the jury, is a part of 6 Block. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And Yungeen Ace is a part of ATK. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And to your knowledge, Alicia Andrews is not part of either of those gangs, correct?
I don't know. I don't know her.
All right. Did you see Alicia Andrews at any of the Airbnbs that you had either Friday or Saturday night?
No.
All right. Was Alicia Andrews inside of any of the clubs that you went to Friday or Saturday night?
No.
All right. You mentioned being on probation. Are you on probation now, or were you on probation during this time
I'm
period?
still on it.
You're still on probation? All right. Has your probation officer given you any trouble about this issue, being out of town?
No.
All right. No further questions.
All right, I think that's gonna close out this video, man, on what they had to say. Her whole story leading up to what happened, raises questions. But we've been seeing a lot of stuff go on when it comes to this little beef between ATK and KTA. There was even a situation where somebody that was around Ace them was literally out there celebrating with Foolio. So there's a whole lot of questions surrounding this whole thing, man, and it's kind of obvious that it's a small world. Most people hang out with such and such, and a lot of them respect the fact that, okay, this is my dog and this is my dog, but I know they beefing. And it's kind of weird to me a little bit because it's casualties involved, bro, like people dying and losing their lives. So it's like it kind of makes it kind of awkward for me to see folks hang with both sides when these boys talking about each other dead partners. But hey, when it comes to the females, this ain't new. But It is questionable, fam. It is. Like, real talk. After seeing this, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.